Hey America, I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Mark Causey. As you know, we're going through some tough times right now and we're having some shortages on supplies, and I wanted to let y'all know I think I've come up with a solution that may help healthcare workers in areas where there's a shortage of masks and personal protective equipment. And I want to show you a little bit about the operation that I've got going right now. This should not replace PPE or personal protective equipment where places have them, but as you've all heard, we have people out there with bandanas, we have scarves, we have people sewing masks that aren't very efficient. And I think I've come up with a solution to come up with a mask that's maybe a little more protective using a 3D printer. I'm gonna flip my camera around here. I'll turn it here. You can see most dentists have 3D printers, or a lot of orthodontists do, and a lot of kids throughout the country do as well. And I want to show you how I'm building the framework for this mask using a 3D printer. Let's see. All right. You'll see here that I'm able to 3D print the actual framework for the mask. And you'll see here it comes, and then I can remove it and clean it and go from there. Now, kids all over America have 3D printers, so we can utilize their resources to actually print that frame part and that framework. That's one part of the mask. Now, moving back around to the rest of this operation, you'll see there are different parts. What I found was the most efficient filter material out there on the market are HEPA filters. They filter over 99% of particles, and they filter up to 0.3 microns. I was able to find these filters for shop vacs, and when you cut them out, you can actually stretch them out to get a long sheet of material here, all right? Then you take the framework that was printed on the 3D printer. Again, kids across America can print these, and they can provide them to doctors or dentists to help fabricate these masks. Then you actually take the HEPA filter material and create a template. I used it about 2 inches wider than the opening here, and you end up with a filter that goes over the mask, and then a rubber band secures it to the mask. We're working on new designs to get that seal, maybe a screw top or some other things, but right now a rubber band seems to seal it really tight, doubled over, all right? Then as a dentist, we're familiar with creating seals on dentures and other things, and we're able to form the mask to the face, so we can actually get a seal to the face by border molding is what we call it. And we have materials called polyvinyl siloxane, we have putty, we have different things to create a seal so that the mask seals to the face. All right, and you'll see a completed mask right here, And what you have are 3 parts. You have the filter on the front, the 3D printed framework, and then the PVS seal. And working with organizations like the Georgia Dental Association and study groups that I'm in, we can help provide that seal to healthcare providers to make sure that it's sealing to the mask. Give me 1 second, I'll put it on. And you'll see I have a nice seal to my face. I have a HEPA filter. And you can see where I'm moving the air across this filter because I'm sealed around my face, and also able to move air throughout there. So this may be a solution across the country to utilize kids with 3D printers and idle dentists out there to be able to create the seal for the healthcare providers and give them an efficient mask that may be much better than what we're providing as far as sewn masks and bandanas and that sort of thing. God bless, and I hope this helps. Take care, America.